Attribution theory of charismatic leadership concerns a specific type of leadership. In these cases, the leaders portray a similar behavior to each other. In these scenarios, it can be seen that most of the time the leader is a visionary that has a very close approach to people, can identify himself or herself with the people well, and can gain great momentum in a small amount of time. This is a scenario that is seen often in politics as well as in different industries. And although this kind of leadership manages to move crowds very fastly, in the long run it may have some bad effects as well. Charisma, meaning a look, a feel that other people have a trust and respect in, is not easy to be earned, and it is actually a trait that most of the time comes from birth. The way a person talks, conveys his or her ideas, and appears confident has a lot to do with how that image is portrayed in the public and how people see that person, and this affects greatly their followers' behavior. In the charismatic leadership case, most of the time, these leaders advocate a very discrepant idea from the status quo. This means that they take radical decisions and radical solutions to existing problems, and even though people may not expect this kind of solution, or they may not agree with such solutions, their confidence and belief in the idea and their communication about the idea is what makes the leader stronger and gain followers. These leaders usually use emotional values and personal values really well and try to find a common ground in a socially disturbed population. And it can be seen in the past that it really helps them unify the broken parts of the society. However, this kind of leadership may also cause problems in the long run. This can be seen in politics, that certain leaders come in with a great vision and great intent and make very good decisions and move the country in a very short amount of time for a long distance. However, it is seen that in the long run, as this charismatic leader stays on top, the personal goals sometimes may start coming in front of the overall goal, and corruption begins. On the other hand, the followers, from respect and fear of the leader, are not able to come up with better ideas or give suggestions because often cases the leader does not accept criticism very well. This causes an illusion to grow and a shell around the leader to grow, and his ideas or her ideas are not questioned, and therefore in the long run everything may be dependent on the leader, and if the leader fails, there is no backup plan. However, in some cases, it's seen that this kind of leadership also works. For example, in a soccer team environment, some coaches really show a charismatic leadership attributes, and they manage to gather a big amount of talented individuals who all have their individual visions about the game, and manage them to work under one system, cooperate, and contribute to the existing system that the leader sets. In order for the leader to be able to do this, he or she has to identify the goal very well and convince everyone that this is the goal, everyone should be followed, and the system is what will bring the goal. So overall, charismatic leadership can be seen as beneficial and harmful depending on the time frame and depending on the character of the leader.